Hello everyone. This video is a bit different. I mean, you can kind of see it. Let me just straight get to the point. I haven't been feeling that well lately, and I thought, well, that's normal. I'm just gonna carry on like I always do, you know? But I feel like this time it's a long phase, a long sad phase. So you know what, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. Normally I don't talk a lot about my private life, but right now I feel like it kind of helps me in a way to talk about it on social media, to make it a bit more public so you guys can understand, and it takes a bit of pressure away. It's not like you guys demand a video or I'm like forced to post a video. I know I can take my time off, but this time it's kind of different, and I feel like I need to give myself kind of a therapy through that. It sounds weird. So the thing is, where my sad phase started, 2 weeks ago I went through a breakup with my boyfriend, and I don't want to explain like all the details. It's a breakup, it's what it is anyway. But since this breakup I've been feeling like shit. It was kind of my decision, so I'm the one to blame in the end, but honestly you can't blame yourself for the way you feel. But that doesn't change the fact that I've been feeling like shit since then. I've been so sad, and there's just like this base of sadness in my body that I can't get out. And I feel like that's kind of normal. Like if you have been with a person for a longer period of time and then you kind of lose that person, or the person is just not in your life anymore as he was before, I think that's like a logical consequence that you feel sad and lonely, of course. But I never really had a breakup, an actual breakup with a person that meant so much to me in my life. So that's like the first time I'm ever actually experiencing this, and it freaking sucks. So why can I not film this without having to cry? This is ridiculous. Anyway, so when I tried to deal with this, Taco got sick. Taco's my cat, and he got so sick, he threw up, he had diarrhea, and he was not himself at all. And if you are a cat mom or a pet mom in general, it doesn't matter what kind of pet it is, if your pet is not feeling well, it is the worst feeling. I can't even imagine being a mother if it literally breaks my heart right now if my pet is sick. So you have to make decisions for that pet, what's best for your pet. And those days were horrible because I didn't know what he had, and he was just feeling worse and worse every day. And I feel like the people who have a pet can relate to that. If your pet is not feeling well, you're not feeling well. Taco couldn't eat, he couldn't eat. The only thing he could do was sleeping and just sitting there and looking like death, literally. I couldn't eat either. It was really weird. I kind of felt the connection to him, and I don't know. So then we finally found out what he had. He had Giardia, which are parasites who attack your small bowel, and they suck, honestly. It's the thing is, it's not like it's the worst of the worst. A lot of pets have that. It's kind of manageable, but it also sucks because you'll have to clean every day. You'll have to keep everything super clean, and you'll have to wash your cat every day. You'll have to boil the food bowls every day, and Taco didn't want to eat, so I had to feed him out of a syringe and just like syringe it into his mouth, and he hated that. And there were just so many things I had to do, and I still have to do. It's still not over. He's getting better, so I'm more relaxed. You can believe that. But last week I literally had so many breakdowns, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Every time I was alone, I literally couldn't stop crying. And that was the time when I realized I am normally a very happy person, And I couldn't even remember a time where I was this sad, or sad in general. I mean, of course, you're sad over this, or your mom didn't get you this type of food, or you know, like those little things. But I was not a sad person. It's so freaking weird, because I can't think of a thing that makes me happy at the moment, and that sucks. Because I know damn well I have so many people that make me happy. I have Vincent, I have my family. Oh, fuck this. I have a home, I have running water. I'm not missing anything. But this breakup kind of fucked me up. And I know it wasn't a bad decision. I know it had to be done, but it still fucked me up. Because I was always so independent. I was so proud to say I don't need anyone. But now that I'm missing person who was with me for so long, I feel weak as fuck, and that bothers me, because that is not who I am normally. Oh god damn, I didn't want to cry. If you would have told me 3 years ago you're gonna be that chick who cries on YouTube, I would have been like, get the fuck out. Anyway, why am I making this video? I kind of want to feel better. I kind of want to get it out and tell you guys that also, me as a very, very happy person who wants to make other people happy and laugh all the time, that's why I'm making YouTube. I mean, that's what I love. I also don't feel that way all the time, and that feeling scares me right now. My mom said it's also the November, because everyone's sad in November. It's like the winter depression which kicks in. I kind of also feel like I need to move. I need to get out of Hanover. I need to refresh my life, you know? I need to change everything. And it's so funny because I also talked about that on Instagram, and I kind of showed my emotions on Instagram. And it was last week. I actually was planning on having a collaboration with a brand, and that was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days after I posted my videos, my stories on Instagram, where I kind of had a breakdown. And then I was kind of happy to actually have this collaboration, to kind of get out of this house full of sick cats and emotions and loneliness. And they canceled the job one day before I had the job, because they saw my story and they said they don't want me to do it, because they don't want to pressure me or let me do something I can't do right now, you know? Which was really nice, because they kind of cared for me and noticed that I'm kind of a emotional freaking bitch right now. But also that was like this moment where I was like, oh. That one time I decided to show my emotions on social media. So this goes out to you, brand. If you see this, I'm not like mad in any way. It's totally fine. I'm actually glad you did it, because honestly I was feeling like shit. I just kind of feel like I can't record a funny video right now, a video where I try to be funny. So that's why I'm uploading this video, because I want to show you the reality. I think I might regret this, but also it can't get any worse than right now. I know there are people with much bigger problems out there, but I feel like as soon as you start thinking that way, that other people have bigger problems than yours, it will get toxic for your sanity, because your problems are your problems and you have to deal with them. I think about that all the time, because I struggle with something other people have to struggle with, I don't know, their lifelong, whatever. If I don't have anyone around me, or anyone just taking my mind off of the things, I cry. Of course, all of the things I just told you happened, which are shit, but the breakup was my decision, and Taco is getting better, and I still feel like shit. So it's not like I want you guys to feel bad for me. Honestly, I kind of just wanted to get that out of the way, because I'm always that funny girl on YouTube and create content that make other people happy, which I love. But I realized that you can't do that all the time, because you're just not always funny or always happy or whatever. And I think that's a really important thing to realize, but also it sucks because I want to be that person for you, because I know how many people tell me that they're in such a bad mood and just watch my video and they're just like feeling better, or something bad happened to them, or they have depression and that's the only thing that makes them feel better that day. And that's honestly such a beautiful thing. And I mean, not like the circumstances, but that my content can make you feel better or happier. And I'm just so sad that I can't do that all the time. Whatever I say, I have to cry. I could literally just talk about, I don't know, my grandma's shoes and I would cry. I think a lot of other influencers and YouTubers also kind of give you the message that we also struggle with our problems, and everything you see on social media, blah blah, it's not what it seems, blah blah blah. Of course, I know I'm not the first one to tell you that. Of course, every YouTuber is different, and I don't think just because other people did that, it should stop me from doing it, you know? And it's not like from now on I want to tell you everything about my private life. I just really feel like I had to do that for myself for this time in my life, and I kind of hope that that will make me feel better or deal with my problems in a better way. I just really struggle with being alone at the moment, and of course Vincent can't be here all the time because he has to go to work, and of course other people I know also have to work. Now I'm at this point, I'm just like complaining about everything. Sometimes I literally wish I could just, you know, do a vacation just on my own and just get rid of all of the thoughts and reset my mind. But I can't do that because of the cat, you know. I'm sorry if you wanted to see a funny video and you got this miserable piece of shit. Thank you guys so much for listening to my whiny ass. I just hope you can understand this, and maybe some of you also feel like this at some point of their life, or at some points of their life, or longer. And honestly, I really feel you, and I feel sorry for you, and I hope we can get through this together. So as I said, thank you guys for listening. I will try to get better and produce videos for you. I know you don't want to pressure me. I know it's alright. I want to do this for myself because filming videos makes me happy. Creating content makes me happy. I just need to get to that point where I can do it, you know? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Hopefully I see you guys next week on my channel with a funnier video, happier video. I honestly love you so much. I never thought I would have like such a intense bond to my followers, with my followers and subscribers, with my broccolis. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.